In the shifting landscape of global politics, few alliances are as consequential as the partnership between China and Saudi Arabia. China, an economic powerhouse, seeks energy and new markets. Saudi Arabia, rich in oil, aims to diversify beyond it. Both nations are driven by bold visions: China's global ambitions and Saudi Arabia's quest for a post-oil future. Their agreement is more than trade, it's a strategic alignment with far-reaching consequences. China gains a vital energy source and a gateway to the Middle East and Africa. Saudi Arabia secures technology, investment, and expertise to fuel its transformation. This partnership signals a shift in global power as traditional alliances are re-evaluated and new futures are built. Understanding this relationship is key to grasping where the world is heading. The China-Saudi partnership is anchored by a series of detailed agreements with a combined value exceeding $100 billion. This ambitious collaboration is not just about numbers, it's about transforming the economic landscape of both nations for decades to come. The deal spans a wide range of sectors, including energy, technology, and heavy industry, reflecting the scale and diversity of both economies. At its core lies energy. China remains Saudi Arabia's largest oil customer, importing millions of barrels each year to fuel its massive industries and growing cities. Meanwhile, Saudi oil giant Aramco is investing billions into Chinese petrochemical facilities, forging a relationship that ensures mutual energy security and long-term supply stability. But the partnership is also looking to the future, pivoting to green energy. Both countries are making joint investments in solar, wind, and green hydrogen projects. China brings advanced renewable technology and expertise to the table, while Saudi Arabia offers vast deserts and abundant sunlight, making it an ideal location for massive solar and wind installations that could power millions of homes. The ambitious goal is to generate half of Saudi Arabia's electricity from renewables by 2030, a target that would reshape the region's energy mix and set a global example. Beyond energy, the partnership extends into the digital realm. China is helping to build Saudi Arabia's digital infrastructure, including state-of-the-art data centers, cloud computing services, and high-speed fiber optic networks. Major deals also cover electric vehicle manufacturing, with new factories and research centers planned to boost innovation and create jobs in both countries. There are also agreements for prefabricated housing, aiming to provide affordable modern homes and support rapid urban development across Saudi Arabia. Together, these agreements create a comprehensive blueprint for a modern, interconnected economic future, linking cities, industries, and people. It's a partnership built on shared interests, constant capital flow, and a vision for sustainable growth that could redefine the global economic landscape. The backbone of this alliance is the fusion of China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, and Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. BRI aims to connect continents through infrastructure and trade. Vision 2030 seeks to transform Saudi Arabia into a diversified global hub. Their strategies align perfectly. Saudi Arabia's location makes it a key BRI hub, while China brings investment and expertise to realize Vision 2030. The partnership links China's need for strategic trade routes with Saudi ambitions for economic transformation. Projects like NEOM and advanced manufacturing are fueled by Chinese technology and know-how. This synergy accelerates both nations' goals, weaving their futures together. Each plan amplifies the other, creating a cycle of mutual benefit. Together, they're building the infrastructure and industries of tomorrow. The energy relationship between China and Saudi Arabia is evolving rapidly, shifting from a traditional reliance on oil to a dynamic partnership in renewables and clean technology. This transition marks a significant turning point for both nations as they look beyond fossil fuels to shape the future of global energy. While China remains the largest buyer of Saudi oil, the scope of their cooperation is expanding. New agreements are embedding Saudi energy resources deeper into China's vast supply chain, ensuring energy security for China and economic stability for Saudi Arabia. These deals are not just about oil, they're about building a foundation for the next era of energy. The real transformation, however, lies in their joint commitment to a greener, more sustainable future. Both countries are investing heavily in renewable energy, recognizing that the world is moving toward cleaner alternatives. Saudi Arabia has set an ambitious target, generating 50% of its electricity from renewables by 2030. For a nation long defined by oil, this represents a massive and unprecedented shift, requiring new infrastructure, technology, and expertise. China, already a global leader in renewable energy, is playing a crucial role. Chinese companies are not only building solar plants across Saudi Arabia, but also establishing local manufacturing facilities, transferring knowledge and skills to the Saudi workforce. Projects like the Sakaka Solar Project and new wind farms are already underway, serving as flagship examples of this new era of cooperation. These initiatives are helping to diversify Saudi Arabia's energy mix and reduce its carbon footprint. By localizing renewable technology, Saudi Arabia is creating thousands of new jobs and nurturing a vibrant industrial sector focused on sustainability and innovation. Both nations are also investing in green hydrogen, aiming to become global leaders in this next-generation clean fuel. Green hydrogen could power industries, vehicles, and even entire cities, revolutionizing how energy is produced and consumed. By combining Saudi Arabia's abundant natural resources with China's advanced technology and manufacturing capabilities, the two countries are pioneering new solutions for clean fuels and sustainable energy. Together, this partnership positions China and Saudi Arabia at the forefront of the global energy transition, setting the pace for a cleaner, more sustainable world. Beyond energy, the partnership dives into technology, mobility, and urban innovation. China's Huawei is building Saudi Arabia's digital backbone with new data centers and cloud infrastructure. In electric vehicles, Saudi Arabia and China's Human Horizons are launching a joint venture to manufacture EVs locally. This not only supports green goals but sparks a domestic auto industry and tech transfer. Chinese construction firms are helping Saudi Arabia build faster and smarter, using prefabricated methods for rapid urban growth. All these efforts converge in projects like NEOM, a futuristic smart city powered by AI, renewables, and advanced transport. China's experience in smart cities makes it the ideal partner for Saudi Arabia's urban ambitions. Together they're creating the digital and physical infrastructure for a new era. The result? A leap toward a high-tech, sustainable future. For China, this partnership is about more than just securing long-term energy supplies. It's a strategic move to guarantee a steady flow of oil and gas, which is vital for fueling its massive industries and supporting the daily lives of over 1 billion people. By locking in these resources, China can better shield itself from global market volatility and potential supply disruptions. At the same time, China is expanding its Belt and Road Initiative deeper into the Middle East and Africa, building new trade routes, infrastructure, and economic partnerships that strengthen its global influence and open up new markets for Chinese goods and services. For Saudi Arabia, its vast wealth is now fueling Chinese innovation as investments flow into cutting-edge sectors like technology, artificial intelligence, and green energy. Saudi investors are increasingly interested in China's booming tech scene, hoping to bring back expertise and foster homegrown innovation. These investments are helping both nations leap forward in the global tech race. For Saudi Arabia, China is the engine for economic diversification, bringing not just capital but also advanced technology, manufacturing know-how, and infrastructure expertise that are crucial for the kingdom's ambitious Vision 2030 goals. Chinese companies are now helping to build solar farms in the desert, electric vehicle factories, and futuristic smart cities, accelerating Saudi Arabia's transformation into a modern, diversified economy. Politically, Saudi Arabia gains a powerful ally on the world stage, one that can offer support in international forums and help balance its relationships with other global powers. This partnership gives Saudi Arabia greater diplomatic flexibility, allowing it to navigate between East and West and pursue its own interests with more autonomy. China's policy of non-interference is especially appealing to Saudi leaders who want to maintain sovereignty over their domestic affairs. Meanwhile, cultural ties between the two nations are growing stronger every year. Chinese language is now taught in Saudi schools, opening doors for future generations to connect, collaborate, and do business. Both nations see this alliance as a way to secure their futures, boost their global influence, and shape the international order to better reflect their interests and values. It's a calculated move to reshape their economies, create new opportunities for their people, and ensure long-term prosperity. By working together, China and Saudi Arabia are redefining their place in the world, forging a partnership that could influence global trends for decades to come. The partnership is as much about shared political ambitions and cultural exchange as it is about economics, signaling a new era of cooperation and mutual benefit. The China-Saudi alliance is reshaping the Middle East and challenging old power dynamics. Saudi Arabia is diversifying away from exclusive reliance on the US, gaining leverage and new options. Other Gulf states may follow, deepening ties with China and shifting regional alignments. Joint investments in renewables and EVs could accelerate global green transitions and disrupt established industries. China's diplomatic role is growing, as seen in its mediation between Saudi Arabia and Iran. The partnership is not just economic, it's creating a new political reality in the region. Beijing is now a key player in Middle Eastern affairs. The future of the China-Saudi partnership is filled with promise and challenges. If BRI and Vision 2030 succeed, both nations could become global models for growth and innovation. Joint research in agriculture, water, and renewables could yield breakthroughs for the world. But navigating U.S. relations and executing massive projects like NEOM will test the alliance. Cultural and administrative differences must be managed for lasting success. The partnership's strength lies in its strategic logic and shared ambition. If they deliver real benefits, they'll help shape the 21st century. The world is watching as these two giants chart a new course together.